Yimri has had enough. It's okay. I approve. Thank you very much. Okay, chat! We're gonna start Outer Wilds. Are you ready? Wow, so cool! Pokey is in the chat. Hecky, yay! Hype. I don't know what hyper emotes we have. Wow! You excited, Yimri? Wow! So cool! Game! Okay, I'm clicking it. Are you ready? I'm clicking it. It might have to do some pre-starting setups. We shall see. Outer Wilds is best experienced with a gamepad. Oi. Oh no, my matrix is leaking. Okay, can I do this? Look, Annapurna. Wow, there's music. Like a dancing pad? I think they mean a controller. Right? Wow! Profile name. Wow, this music is kind of good. Guitar time. I can't play this then. I don't own a gamepad. Wait, do they mean a controller, right? Yeah, that's what it means. You can play just fine with the keyboard and mouse, right? But it's recommended to use a controller. So I shall use our trusty controller. But we cannot use the controller for typing a profile name here. What is this? Enter a profile name. You know what it sounds like? Dun, 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 dun.
Why don't
It sounds like that one song. What is it called? The Skype sound? No, I'm thinking of that one song that is like dun 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 dun. Yeah, Chasing Cars, that one! It was when the starting where it was only dun 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 dun. That sounded like it. But you're right, also Green Day has this sound a bit sometimes. You can see the green screen edge in the bottom. Oh yeah, you're right. Wait, since I cannot edit it, so I need to do this here. Change my camera instead. Here we go. Here. Dun dun dun. You know that song? Ne, 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 ne. And then they sing, if I lay here. That song. Like when it starts, sounds like that. Okay, sorry, we need to enter the profile name. Kaka, welcome in here. I'm not sure what we're supposed to be called. Is this my name? Space Bobina? I guess we're gonna have to be Bobina. Is this my player's name? Is this the good one or that RPG? I always confused it too. I mean, I've only played I've only played the RPG, I guess, so I hope this is the good one. Maybe? If I lay here. If I just lay here. It's that one. We'll discuss green screens for 45 minutes. Yeah. I'm gonna type Obina then, because this is my character's name. Maybe? We shall see. Rammstein drops a new song tomorrow. Wow! Rock and roll. No, it's not really rock and roll. Doho, thank you for giving us up to someone. No, there's not a heist again. It's no heist. I was for a split second was like, there's a heist again, until I realized it was the other Poke Pasta. Oh, thank you for gifting a sub to somebody. Thank you. For someone, I mean. Thank you. Very nice of you. What? Why is there a cancel and exit the game button? I almost clicked it. Okay, create. Bobina, let's go. If I lay here, if I just lay here. Okay, I'm clicking. Let's go. Not the Mobius game? Mobius game. So there is a game called Outer Worlds that has that the same people who made the Fallout New Vegas made. This is not that one. This is made by the people who made Journey and What Remains of Edith Finch and 12 Minutes. You remember we streamed that not too long ago? So this is called Outer Wilds. Came out 2 years ago. Let's see what happens when we create. Wow. We see there's a planet behind me. Look. We're spinning things. Is that a wheel? Is that a wheel? I don't know. Okay, I thought I connected my controller. Okay, now it works. Let's just go to options and see. How do you... There is no... There seems to not be any subtitles. Is the autocomplete different? They've changed it? Okay, we're just gonna go on a new expedition. I'm so intrigued. The sound makes me feel like we're going camping all with this. You see the world spinning around there with a campfire. And it's called Outer Wild. Sounds like we're going to the... It doesn't sound like we're going to space, so I'm not sure. Maybe I misunderstood. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought it was about space. Okay, you know what? Let's go. On a new expedition. It's starting! Everybody, do you grab your seatbelts? Are you ready? Gotta wake up. Are you ready to wake up, chat? Beep, 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 beep. Ah, it's that darn the alarm again. Gotta click the button. Wake up. Oh, was that us? Wow, this looks like The Witness. Wow. There's somebody here. Wow. Roast marshmallow. You think of Outer Worlds? No, I still thought this had space, was related to space. I played Outer Worlds already. I thought it was a space sea. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Sorry. I was like, wow, we're really roasting it out here. Isn't this supposed to be done over... Oh. Oh. I was gonna say, isn't this supposed to be done over the red stuff when you when the fire is out? Okay, maybe we gotta take it here on the side. Can I rotate it? Oh no! Does it look good? Chat? It looks slightly burnt. Okay, I need a perfect one. Look, it looks like a wheel on the ground there. Wow. Noise. Now it's golden, right? Look, it's golden now, I think. Everything is a wheel now. Okay, so we have a friend here. Talk to Slate. That marshmallows in a can? Bananas heat. Yeah, Shelly, right? That's what it feels like. It feels Rain Man and guitar time. Wow, is the music too loud? Roasting marshmallow simulator. Okay. Slate, how are you? He's a lizard! I thought he was wearing a mask. There's our pilot, back from your pre-launch camp out under the stars, I see. So it's a launch day, eh? Oh, he's a Canadian. It seems like only yesterday you joined the space program, and suddenly here you are, living on your first solo voyage. What do you say? Ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready to go. Wait. Lizard people, yeah. I'm not sure, Shelly. Are we seeing double? All systems go. I'm ready if you are. Are you sure you fixed the retro rocket? I wanted to explore more. Okay, I'm ready if you are. Are you kidding? Of course I'm ready. It's finally time to test the new landing hydraulic team. It's you with a pilot instead of the out-of-flight system. Speaking of pilots, make sure you don't crash the ship on the first time you put it down, you hear? Anyway, you'll need to get the launch codes from Hornfells at the observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you've said your goodbyes or whatever. Okay, I'm covering up the text. Why does that sound weird? He has a stuffed nose smiling, that's all. Yeah, 80s rocket. Wow, did it become daytime? Did I talk with him so long that it became daytime? Wow, the shadows are moving. That water? Okay, so can I climb? I can jump. Okay, what's in here? That is an elevator. Requires launch codes. Okay. I guess I can't go up here. Okay, let's go here. I guess I leveled up her slow running and cannot talk until daytime. Yeah. I'm professional now. Wow, what is this? Whoa, what is that? Whoa, a shooting star. Make a wish, everyone. Was this 3 different planets? What is that? Is that a spaceship on the planet? Oh, there's thunderstorms on the planet. There's a storm. Space blob. Happy sleeping, Wabbit! Yeah, if you feel interested, the vote will be there as always. Wow, what is that? A golf course? Okay, hello, Mika. Hey, it's you! Slade said you're blasting off in your ship today. I'm really excited to see the launch. Aren't you gonna go into space? Aren't you? You better not change your mind. Oh, it's a child.
Hi, Hecky, I like it here. Hecky, hug.
Mads, hi! It's so good to see you. I'm so happy you like it here because we like having you here. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy 19 months of being subscribed. That's a long hacking time. Thank you so much, Mads. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And welcome in. We just started the game. It's Outer Wilds. Are you familiar with it? Do you know the game? Anything by chance? Yeah, this is the same characters from Yakuza. Exactly, Discord also. they just went to space and became lizard people. The whole Yakuza crew. They're here now. Okay, I want to practice with a pro before I leave. I hear you and Salit beefed up the model ship. The heck?
Hecky I smashed Hecky again and Hecky note's still not broken. Hecky not Heckyo is still bringing Hecky shy Hecky corn overload get you Hecky spoon ready Hecky hug 42-year Hecky love.
Wow, you sure are getting used for those emotes, eh? Thank you so much. Thank you also. Thank you so much. For the 42 months of being subscribed. That is a long time. That is the meaning of the life and universe, or what is it called? So I shall say a happy freaking milestone. It's a pretty dang good number. Thank you so much for long time support. Thank you. Thank you so much. 42. Is that even a new badge? 42. 36, 42. Yeah, it's a new badge also. Enjoy it. It's gonna be looking snazzy. Slightly purple. I hope you like that. Wow. Turning purple. New badge. Best badge club. What? The best badge club is always the club that you're in, Yimri. The badge you have. So it changes depending on your badge change. Yeah, okay, alright. New bucket. Yeah, the bucket is purple now. So it's slowly becoming a different color. It's gonna be fully purple in a little bit. I haven't played this one, but I'm interested you liking it so far. Well, I guess I do, but I haven't done much. I woke up and I grilled a marshmallow and now I'm here. So we haven't done literally anything in the game so far. But I'm intrigued. We shall see how it's gonna continue. The music is good so far. Music is really good. Hang out with people long enough to rescue purple? Yes. It has nothing to do with Willy Wonka purples. Blueberries. I'm nice. I mean, it's nice. Yes. Yes. Anyway. Good night, Nuvori. Thank you for coming in and saying hi. Thank you. Have a good sleep with you. Thanks for following. Welcome.
Good
Okay.
night, I hope you feel bad.
What do we say? I want to practice with a pro before I leave. I hear you slit beefed up the model ship. Can I see it? Okay. Yeah, we recalibrated the controls and installed better thrusters. Want to give it a test drive so it says it's just like the real thing. Only less likely to start a fire. It's a little loud. Or is it only in my ears? Try to land on one of the geyser pools. Show me what you've got. Fly model ship. Okay. Wow! Well, I guess it's a good thing that we're practicing then. Okay. What? Wait, is this how am I gonna go to space like this? What? How am I supposed to do this? They're sending me to space? Are they sure that they repaired it correctly? They said they just added new thrusters. Dang it! I thought I was right on top in the middle. Okay. Am I there now? I did it! Didn't I? Am I still a Kerbal Space Program? Heck. Okay, I did it. Hooray! You're welcome. I was so good. They don't even need me anymore. I mean, I don't even know to practice anymore. You get the hang of 3 access to the server interest sooner or later. I hope so. Especially if, you know, we're going to space. And we're dependent on that. Launch tower. Hello? Do we live in this place? Is this soup for everybody? Hello, Porfy. Oh! Welcome in! First, wait, wait, what now? Hey, Isa. I read your message and I thought that was the entire message that everybody was writing. Okay, never mind. Anyway, hey Isa, Bengi, thank you for coming in. Hi Inverto and PTO Zeus, hello, and look at Turnip. Thank you so much for wanting to come over. I just put that into the same word. Thank you so much for reading, everyone. Welcome. Hey, Enelvanos. Thank you for joining, and Leila, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you, everyone. Just bullying Turnip. What did I miss? Okay, I presume this is related to something you were talking about. Either way, chat. What is this because of something that happened in The Witcher? I didn't manage to catch any of The Witcher. But I was lurking during the talking. Thank you so much for coming in, everyone. Welcome. I hope you're having a good Wednesday. I hope you're taking care of yourselves. And hi. Nice to meet you. If we haven't met before, hello. You can call me Heki. I'm from Sweden also. And we are right now... Oh, sorry, I was saying hi to you. We're right now just starting a brand new game that I haven't played before. And I've heard lots of really good things about. So I thought, hey, why not take this out? So we just started it. You haven't missed anything. I roasted a marshmallow and it burnt. Is that person... licking the soup? Putting his finger in the village soup? Okay. Oh, because of turnip. Oh. Okay, so this is now the new upcoming username. Actually, I don't know if that username will be auto-modded. Anyway, thank you so much for coming in, everyone. Welcome in. Thank you. And Chad, if you're here and you are not following Local Turnip already, you're missing out on some talks. Sometimes long get distracted talks in the startup streams. We all know how that happens here very often too. So very relatable. And also, there's some The Witcher going on, for example. Among other things, lots of fun things. Hope you go like, comment, subscribe so you get some notifications next time there is time. Next time there is time for a Local Turnip stream. Just saying. Wait a minute, this is gonna be an upcoming subathon? I'm not distracted? Okay, right. It must be me then. It's me, probably. Need a punishment here? Punishment if I do over 19 minutes before the game. Oh, wait, a punishment. Wait, what kind of okay, wait, Yimri, we had a very important discussion today. How do you want us to be punished? Let's march for the ton. Cool. Well, I'll have to make sure that I mark that in my calendar so I can come by. Also, I hope you stream very late, that chat subathons, so that you will have to force to be live during the nighttime so I can come raid you. Oh, because that never happens. There's only people that I never get to raid because it's I stream so hecking late. So I hope you will have a nighttime stream so we can go and say hi. The least we can do for all the times you come over with your friends saying hi. 24-hour cap on the ton. Okay, nice. Hopefully that is on a day where it lines up. That is true. Exciting! Thank you everybody for coming over also. Thank you. As I said, we're playing a game. It's called Outer Wilds. it came out a couple of years ago, but it's gotten very big, very good reviews, and a lot of people seem to like it. I have no idea what we are expecting, so we're checking it out. Gonna have a little chill time with it, and hopefully it lives up to the good reviews and the good reputation. Okay, we're talking to this person who's calling us a hatchling. I don't really know what that means. Does that mean I'm a child? We have grilled a marshmallow, looked at soup, and crashed a lander. Yeah, we haven't done very much, so welcome. You're just in time for the beginning. Okay, hatchling. I'm a child, apparently. Maybe? Should I sit in the other corner, by the way? Oh, wait. I realized that normally when I use the stream, I always used to sit in this corner over here. No, see, now I'm covering it up worse. I'm gonna have to be over here, which sucks. I kind of don't like this corner because I'm facing outside of the stream. I'll have to sit a little more normal. Mirror it. I can't mirror my cam because too many people have seen me non-mirrored. And so every time I flip it, people are like, who are you? And even I'm like, who am I? So mirroring doesn't work. Mirroring doesn't work. I wish I could do it, but we have not flipped around for so long that it's yeah. Every time I see myself in pics. Yeah, because in pictures you look different than what you see yourself look in a mirror, right? Why do so many people mirror or not mirror? Mirror or not mirror? I don't mirror. Like, if you were to see me in real life, you would see me like this. I think for me, some people like to have their cameras mirrored because that's how you usually see yourself when you look in a mirror. So when you look at yourself on camera, it's like, oh yeah, I want to be able to use to have it mirrored because it's easier for them to see themselves. But personally for me, I like that it's not mirrored because it's like you are watching the stream as if you are sitting on top of my monitor right now. All of you are sitting there. There's a very sturdy monitor, and it's you know, Flip Take It Blank looks like they're standing and listening to a really awkward conversation. Yeah, when you're used to like one thing, Flipped is strange most of the time. You're there, yeah. Throws me off when people have it mirrored and then show things with text. Yes, yeah, that's very also something that is inconvenient. So since I don't have it mirrored, I can also easily show you, hey, look at my face cream. You can read it. Yes. Who are you? Well, I'm used to seeing myself in the mirror, but also unmirrored. So, but I think most people don't look at themselves. Most people look at themselves mainly in the mirror or mainly on a camera. No, mainly in the, yeah. You are fine. Anyway, you get confused. That was for Harold, by the way. School. Thank you for reminding me to drink some water. I think it might also matter the more... Doomwave, it's good to see you, by the way. Thank you for coming in. I think it matters also the more if you have a very symmetrical face or not. Nobody has really super symmetrical face. Or, I mean, perfectly symmetrical. Some people have really symmetrical faces. I think, as you can see, my eyebrow tends to, like, go up there. So I lift it sometimes. And so if I'm mirrored, I start being like, why is my eyebrow up so much? Because I don't realize that it goes up so much on the... Does that make sense? So you would see that, for example, and be like, her eyebrow is different. Anyway. You bought some sunscreen stuff for the face today? Yay, Fatmike, that's actually really good. Really good. Good, it's important to take care of your skin. Not get burnt. So that's awesome. Hey, Radioactive, thanks for coming in. Also, Issa, thank you for coming in and saying hi before bed. Thank you. Have a good sleep, take care of yourself, get some good rest, and catch you when we catch you on the flip side. On the flip side. When selfie cameras auto mirror your image. Yeah, well, you take a picture and then it like flips after you have taken it. Right, Layla? Or is that what you mean? I always thought that that was weird because I'm like, oh, I take it in one go and then it flips afterwards? I don't know. Very strange. My eyebrows are so dry, they're getting raw. Ouch! I don't think I've ever had dry eyebrows. I can't imagine the feeling, but it sounds ouchy. Yeah, you get some face cream for your eyebrows. Moisturize, moisturize. Hair parting being on the side really messes with mirror on mirror. Yeah, that too. My parting changes. I flip sides and I do it in the middle sometimes, so I don't think that is too different. Anyway, okay, the hood seems to be mostly on the left side and upper right corner. Okay, we'll sit down here then. Even though I'm like looking away. Always feels a little weird. Camera is... I'm like hit chat, but the game is there and you want to be facing towards the game. Anyway, good night, computer nerd. Sleep well. Hey, hello, heyo, hatching. I'm gonna continue the conversation here. I hope you feel bad. Oh no, the controller is disconnected. I hear you're leaving up to seek adventure amongst the stars. When you return, let's you and me and Gusan open up a bottle of the good stuff. Okay, I'm only seeking adventure amongst this one star. The other stars are too far away. I don't know that. The good stuff is less delicious sap wine, more daunting digestive challenge. I don't know that I know these things. Other stars are too far away. Another metaphor ruined in the name of scientific accuracy. Nevertheless, I do hope you enjoy your travels. Good luck. Oh nej, was I rude? Okay. Sorry. Okay, let's be a little quicker here. Outer Wilds Ventures presents postcards from orbit. Thanks to bless you. Rutil! Oh my gosh, they're sitting in a rocking chair. Wow, the sun is moving very fast. Hello, Rutil. You're actually blasting off in that thing, huh? They don't really explode as much and as often anymore. I'm told my odds of survival are statistically quite high. Let's hope that that's correct. Soul Sample, hi, thank you for being here. And Hairless, hi, good to see you too. How are you? The space program certainly come a long way. I should probably thank you for causing fewer flash fires than your predecessors. By the way, good luck with those retro rockets. They're really tossing me in. I don't know what a retro rocket is. This pilot suit used by pioneering astronaut Feldspar is all that remains of our inaugural flight into space. Although it's been argued such a distinction requires a breathtakingly liberal definition of flight, that day will nevertheless always be remembered as a landmark achievement in Harthian history. Is this a museum? For the town of like 5 people? Okay, so we have been to people before me has been to space. People before us went to space and exploded a time, or their old spaceship exploded. Their projector is linked to our Sky Shooter satellite, which is currently orbiting Timber Hearth. That's our planet, maybe. Satellite is equipped with 2 onboard cameras. See if you can take a snapshot of our village. Oh! Okay. It's not going very well, chat. Where's my... I'm taking a lot of pictures. Look, it's our village! Yay! Okay. Cool! I think that was our village. I presume it just passed by. Yeah, it was over there. So that is orbiting that green planet. Okay. Hello! Wow, he's so tall. So it's launch day, huh? Hal's going to miss you. Speaking of launch day, I was thinking about it, and the platform those ships launch from is getting old. Isn't it time you built a new, less flammable one? The big tree in the village would be the perfect choice. I wouldn't mind helping out the space program. Just say the word. The launch pad is flammable? Is it made out of wood? Ha, you didn't realize that? Don't worry, it's held up for the launches so far. It will definitely be fine for yours. Probably. Okay. I'm sure we'll be fine. Oh my gosh, guitar time! This is me holding a guitar. Bling! Bling! Oh, fireproof wood. Okay, okay. Oh, yeah, all should be fine. They're practicing. They just got a new guitar. Hello there, Space Cadet. I hear you're leaving the crater today. If you meet any of the other travelers up there, remind them to take proper care of their instruments, won't you? Okay. Tell me about the travelers' instruments. Oh, sure. I made all of their instruments, you know. Let me see. There's church drums, Rebec's banjo, and Gabro's flute. Oh, and Feldspar's harmonica, of course, though Feldspar has been missing for a long time. Sometimes it feels like it's just yesterday they were playing their harmonica around the campfire. So she's a professional musician? Or instrument maker? Bling! Bling! Also, I think everyone in the song again. Hi! Choo-choo! She's having an off day. Right. Sorry. I mean, if she's enjoying herself, that's all that matters, right? Anyway, if you hear music in space, that will be one of the space program's other travelers. If you feel like company, you can always pull out your signalscope and track them down. Okay. So now we go up to the launch pad. The day cycles are very fast. Like it gets daytime and nighttime very, very quickly. Children, hello. Tefra. Hello, astronaut. If it isn't my favorite troublemaker. We wanted to play hide and seek, but Moraine won't let us borrow their signalscope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Hey, can we use your signalscope? Can we please? We'll even let you be it. Fine. Woohoo! Here are all the rules. Galena and me will hide with these radios and you'll use your signalscope to find us. Oh no. Last one to be found wins. Okay, close your eyes and start counting. Did I just close 4 eyeballs? Did I just close 4? Whoa. But Paula, it's good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Okay, so this is to teach me the instruments. He's right there. I see. Gotcha. How do I get up? Oh no. Did I mess that up? So it plays music when I'm close, I guess. Wow, GG on the heist! This is a freaking... I gotta be parkour pro. Parkour! So loud, waterfall. You found me! But my hiding spot was super good! Don't forget, you have to find both of us, okay? Oh my gosh. Do I keep falling off? Happy looking lights. Okay, the other one was over here somewhere.
Thank you.
Moby Kitten continued that it requires a strong moral principle to prevent me from deliberately stepping into the street and methodically knocking people's hats off. Then, I count it high time Taz get to see as soon as I can.
Moby Kitten! Okay, we need to go around. This is like a little puzzle. Moby Kitten, I can't believe it! We got to some continuation of the story. Wow. I can't believe we got to hear some continuation. I can't wait to hear what's next after this cliffhanger. High time to get to see it as soon as I can. Can't wait for the next part. Obi-Wan Jacobi, thank you for this month's Moby Butterfly. Thank you. Thank you. Or Moby Kitten was it today? It was usually Moby Butterfly, but this is Moby Kitten. It might take us a few years to get through the whole Moby Kitten. I think so too. Thank you, Obi-Wan Jacobi. Thank you so much for the 17 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, Elvish, thanks for coming in. It's good to have you around. I didn't say hi earlier, but I know you were here, so thanks for being here. There you are, you little rascal. Galena. I won. I'm happy. Thanks for playing with us. Okay, you're welcome. Okay, so that basically taught me to use this instrument. That is good. Or that weapon. Spinel. Fishing rhyme, singing helps me pass the time. You're leaving the crater? Guess we'll all be a little busier without you around to lend a hand. That big water planet, Giant's Deep, that's where I'd go. Okay, well, I need to find Horn Fells. Is that what I'm doing? Why is that? One time, after the rest of the village had left to sleep and it was just the two of us sitting around the campfire, Gabra told me about their first trip to Giant's Deep. They landed their ship easily enough in the waves, but couldn't see too far down. On the account of how murky the water was, I guess. Too dark. Gabra wants to see what's lay beneath the surface, so they decided to travel deeper. Because is this Subnautica?
Good night, I hope you feel
We traveled down and down, but suddenly, Gabra couldn't go any further. I underestimated how boring this would be. Goodbye. Oh, rude! Buttermilk, you good night. Have a good sleep. Yeah, you go freaking sleep. It's a hacking elite. You go get some rest. Fine, tell me more. Nay, Giant's Deep has a current you can't pass through. I know so many things that I didn't know I knew. Sure, okay, but shut up a minute. This is the good part. I didn't want to be rude, so he's now rude. As though exercising a will of its own, the water was refusing to let Gabriel go any deeper. It held Gabriel back, almost as if it was trying to protect them from something. And then, in the terrible darkness, Gabriel saw it! The tentacle of some hideous beast! Was there sap wine involved during Gabriel's campfire story? No. I'm gonna say, ah! I mean, that's what Gabriel said anyway. Whatever it was, it freaked Gabriel out pretty good. Everyone wants to hear the news stories at the village campfire, you know? Make sure you bring some back with you. Okay. I'm going to use I underestimated how boring this would be. Goodbye 5 minutes into my main next day. Meganox, you cannot do that. The person you're on a date with was so sad. Or they will laugh. Depends actually. Maybe they will say, haha, I knew you were a great person to date. Wow. It's so trippy that the day and night cycle is so different. Hey, come say hi to your old flight coach before your launch. I've got 0G training to set up if you want a refresher. 0G? Oh no. I already struggled enough as it was with the little thing, right? Talk to Gossan. Hey, I thought I might see you before the big launch. They all talk the same here. Nerves getting better? I'm a little nervous, yeah. Good. Everyone should be a bit nervous going into space. I got cocky during my first flight and nearly put a new crater in the moon. Still, I was never as green as you. Hey, I've gotten better. Think so, do you? Feel like proving it to your old flight coach? Oh, that's my flight coach. Am I a kid? I must be a child. There's a satellite, which is definitely not just a piece of broken mining equipment, set up down in the 0G cave in need of repairs. If you're looking for a little last-minute 0G practice, head down and the lift and into the cave. Or don't, so long as you're confident you can make ship repairs in space. Okay, we gotta go do that, I think. Otherwise we'll fail the game. It's like skipping the tutorial, right? Which we always do, and then it doesn't end well. Cool, get to it and try not to concuss yourself before your first launch. Okay. Let's go! For once, maybe don't skip a tutorial. Yeah, Jimmy, especially if we're about to go into space! Because, you know... it might be, you know, the end of everything. Flashlight! Wow! Wow, the mine is glittering! This is so pretty, but like, how did we end up on this planet? Why are we here? 0G cave. Is that my equipment? Suit up. LTRT. Whoa! Whoa! Wee! Oh my... Do we have... We can fly around. This is really nice. And this guy is mining here all by himself. Space! Final frontier. Is that me? Depends how long these people live for. Yeah, they called me a hatchling. But like... If these people live for like 1,000 years, would you still be a child when you're 100 years old? Is that how childhood works? Yes? Okay, so I might be in like 95 and I am a child. Tooth! His name is Tooth! That means that he's tough in Swedish. And like cool. Hey, nice of you to drop down. Okay. Guess where I'm going to I'm getting some 0G timing. So you're going in there in the cave? What? No, I'm fine. Great. Great and fine. Is he scared of the cave? You don't look fine. Well, you know I hate that cave, so I don't know why you're making me talk about it. Now I got sweaty hands. Okay. Sorry about that. I will not mention the cave to you ever again. There is a lot of people around here. For being like... a planet that doesn't... Well, I thought there wasn't many people here. Oi. Ah! Oh, this is so good. What? Yeah, exactly. Can I pick that up? No. Somebody forgot their whiskey or whatever is in there.
Happy birthday, Hikime!
Oh, it's my birthday! Oh my gosh, this is really scary. Is that space? Where am I going? Why is this super gulpy? It is not my birthday. 0 out of 3 repaired? What is this? Why is the... Oh, the cave is in 0G! Match velocity. How is there 0G inside of the cave? This is scary. Also very dark. Might have to... Ooh, ah! Ooh, ah! Can I go there? Ah! Okay, so this is good that we practice because now we will know that when we go to space, we will know what we are gonna do. Is this the middle of the little planet? It seems like it, which is very confusing. Inside of the planet, there is a cave with 0G in it. I also seem to be flying around a lot. Where's the last thing that needs repairing? Oh, in there. Also, Andy, thanks for coming in. 0G cave. Okay, phew. Training simulation complete. Yay! Let's go up. This is kind of scary. You know, chat, that I heavily, really dislike space. Why am I going in all directions but the one I want? I really dislike space. Oh no, this is... Oh no, we're so screwed. I really dislike space and am very not comfortable with it. So this is gonna be very interesting. I need more fuel. Okay, we did it. Did I speak? Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think space is scary. But, I mean... We played Subnautica, and I think Deep Waters is scary too. I played Dead Space already, Hairless. I streamed Dead Space. We're only the first one, but we did play it. Hey, River Dragon, thank you for coming in. Okay, we did that. I fixed it. You're welcome. Nicely done, but of course... It will be a little more stressful when you're hurtling through space. But just remember you're training and try not to hit anything big. Gulp! I can see you're itching to get off this rock, so go to get the launch codes from the observatory to get out of here already. Wow, he doesn't want us here. Best of luck out there! And hey, try to avoid getting yourself killed now that you've put so much time into your training. Got it? Oh, wait, since he put so much time into training us? Thanks, I guess. Camera. Wow. There's some aurora going on in here. Apparently. Okay, let's just go get the launch codes then. I keep choosing a space game to play. Yeah, can you believe it? Isn't it a good fit for me? Fiery? I don't know, Andy. I've heard that it is good, and it was on my list to play. Breathage. It's apparently a bit it's people have said that it's like space Subnautica, and that it's kind of funny. It's got humor, I guess. So possibly a good game. Novs, hey and bye! Thanks so much for coming in to say hi. Hope you are gonna have a good rest of your night. Wow, is that the sun? What is that? It's so trippy how fast the sky moves. Makes me slightly uncomfortable. Okay. Munch is on his popcorn. Yup, interesting. I think I'm going to enjoy it. Ashironi, I hope so. I hope so. We can have a little chill. Oh, Hornfells. That's who we're going to find. No, that person. No. There's one name too many. Outer Wilds Ventures founding members. Clockwise from top left. Hornfells, Gosan, Slayton, Feldspar. Oh. So we're going to find that person. Is that it? Big thanks to these additional founding members of Outer Wilds Ventures, without whom we would never have gotten off the ground. Matthew Steinhauer, Ben Etherington, Curtio Robert the Pie. Is this Kickstarters or something? Shark Templar Feral. Wow! Or is it like early triers and something? That is cool. Waiting for Hekime's name. I don't think my name will be in there. Seeing as this is the first time getting familiar with the game at all. Outer Wilds Adventures, Timber Heart's first and only space program, was founded to explore the farthest reaches of our solar system. Feldspar was the first Heartian to be intentionally launched into space. Completed the first orbit around Timber Heart and later made the first of what would be many landings on our moon, the Atherlerok. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's hell! You don't want to have hell in space, do we? Hey, hey, it's my favorite astronaut. Hell yeah, do. Launch day at last, huh, buddy? It's a translator tool's inaugural right, too. Translator. I'm so excited because it's making me... Oh, I'm so excited it's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want, anywhere you are. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, haha. Oh, geez, do not break it. Ignore me, okay? I'm just nervous. And I'm not even the one going into space. How are you feeling? I am terrified. Oh, don't make me... Let me make you nervous. You've been training for this since we were hatchlings, remember? Didn't they just call me hatchling already? You'll do great, I promise. So what's the dirt? You here to see the new Nomai statue? New statue? You haven't heard? Gabriel brought it back with them from the Giant's Deep, and Hornfell's just finished prepping it for... Wait, I thought Hornfell was the person we were getting. See, I still don't know why we're going to space. Okay, we're going to space for something, but I don't know what. I'm still a hatchling. Okay. The others are all named after minerals, and then there is Hal. I'm sorry, Dave, but I'm afraid I can't do that. Exactly! Gulp! Okay, makes me wish we could see what the real life Nomai looks like, but I guess this is as close as we'll ever get. Check it out, looks like they had fur. Fur is weird. This is the first fully intact statue ever found, you know? And for how old it is, it's in great shape. Ah, jeez, I got a little carried away there. Go on, you have a ship to launch. Take care of yourself out there, you hear? Oh, these are the people who lived on the planet before? This remarkably intact statue was carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. The statue provides us with our most detailed look yet at the Nomai, who appear to have been covered with a layer of fur. Note the decorative jewelry that has been carved as part of the antlers. Although their artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in the solar system, we still have no idea where the species came from or what happened to them. I guess we're gonna find out at some point. Space goats with 3 eyeballs. Wow, it's another museum. There's surprisingly many like little exhibitions for this place having like 10 habitants. Hold to translate. Cassava, we're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long. How can they say so much in this little thing? Fortunately, the Athalog's lack of atmosphere will make calibration simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. And... okay, that says nothing. This piece of Nomai writing was essential to deciphering their unique language. Although this text is linear, Nomai text often branches off from a central point. Interesting, each branch tends to be written by a different author. Oh, okay. Cool. So since this is the first time anybody's going to space with this tool, translator tool, this is like Google, what is it? The translate that does like with the camera translate? Yeah, very detailed scribbles. It looks like little cells. Or something. Okay. So they were talking about something they were starting to do. Aside from the dwelling and structures they built, the Nomai also made art. This decorated pottery was discovered on the Brittle Hollow. Ooh. Some ancient Nomai art depicts strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and other subjects that can't be found in our solar system, which makes us wonder whether the Nomai originated elsewhere in the universe or simply had vibrant imaginations. Happy sleeping, Extreme Apple fan! Thank you so much for coming over. I hope you're gonna have a good sleep, and we'll catch you around. Take care. Hi and good night. Were the Nomai born in our solar system? Or were they born among other stars and planets? And if they were, how and why did they come here? These are just some of the questions we hope to answer through further xenoarchaeological expeditions. This looks like a crib. Skeletons! Wait, antlers on skeletons? If an animal has an antler and it becomes a skeleton, it doesn't stay, right? Or does the antlers stay? What you see here are parts of the Nomai skeleton. We can tell from their skulls that they possessed antlers and, quite unusually, only 3 eyes. Yeah, only. The Nomai body was most likely adapted for living exclusively on land. The differences in the Nomai anatomy, such as their shockingly fragile bone structure, show us that Harthians couldn't have descended from Nomai ancestors. It's not clear where the Nomai originated from or why they disappeared. We hope to find more clues to this puzzle as we explore our solar system. It's a good discovery. No, what was it called? Yeah, only. Depends on if it's a bone or not. Oh, really? Okay. I thought I never see antlers on like little skeletons. The Nomai technology brought back from space by our astronauts have been a great boon to Outer Wilds adventures, allowing us to modify expedition gear in exciting and useful ways. For example, the Little Scout now boasts a warp retrieval capability that allows astronauts to recall their scouts almost instantly. This has dramatically reduced the number of scouts lost in the depths of space. Wait a minute, how many people are there living in this city? I feel like there's not many at all. Or in this town? Village even? It's because all has been lost. Space goats seem very different from the Earth goats, yes. This crystal was taken from the Nomai ruin on Brittle Hollow. It seemed to create local gravity distortion and was most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Try it out! Whoa! Okay. Okay. The museum is a tutorial. Alright. Here is also little planet stuff. This Crystal was taking... Oh, try it out. Okay, it's the same thing. It's a... What are they called? Lantern fishies. Imagine how much more money you would spend on glasses if you had 4 or 6 eyes. Oh yeah, you would have to have like... you would have like several layers of glasses. Of little glass on the eyes. You're right. Or even the custom-made glasses, no? Because like maybe one eye... Now for humans, it's like one eye can be different strength than the other one. But if you have 6 eyes, what if it's 6 different strengths? Yeah, lanternfish. This anglerfish specimen was found attached to the landing gear of one of our ships that flew close to dark bramble. It appears well suited to living in dark places with a minimal atmosphere. Okay. So what has happened to Earth? This is not Earth, I presume, that I'm on. Stars like our sun generate light and heat by fusing hydrogen into helium. As it grows older, the star runs out of hydrogen and starts to contract. As the star's core contracts, it gets hotter, causing the outer layers to expand. The star has become a red giant. When the core is hot enough, it starts to fuse helium into carbon. This is what happened with our sun now too, right? It's gonna become bigger and bigger. If a star is massive enough, it will continue to fuse carbon into even heavier elements like iron. Ultimately, the star will collapse under its own gravity and then explode in a violent event called a supernova. Based on Church's observation, this will one day be the fate of our own star, of our own sun. Well, we hope we won't be around for that, eh? Found a solution somewhere else to be by the time comes. Watch closely. These balls move on their own. The ground is perfect level, so what do you think causes this spooky motion? The answer is the moon! As it orbits our planet, the Atal rock gravity pulls on objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now. Astrophysics! Yeah, we're learning! It won't become a black hole, it's not big enough. Okay, but it will still expand and plop small, right? Gord, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you. Welcome. We are looking at a new game today. Checking this out. Coming soon. Okay. Hope you are doing good, Gord. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. Future site of our next exhibit. If you enjoy your time with Outer Wilds, please consider supporting our planned museum expansion. Our quest to explore the furthest reaches of our solar system wouldn't be possible without generous visitors like you. We thank you profusely for your support and we hope to see you again soon. Okay, I guess that's like for collectible stuff, maybe? This strange rock moving around in this grotto appears to react to conscious observation. The level-headed among us realize there must be some sort of optical illusion at play, but Gabbro claims the rock exists in all possible states until it is observed. Whatever that means. Whatever is actually happening, both sides of this debate agree that the effect is extremely creepy. I don't understand what they mean. Why don't I get it? Oh look, it's my hands! I'm also a lizard. This is Schrodinger's rock. It's not there when we don't look at it. Wait, it's actually not there. It's there! So now I look away and I look here. It's over there. It's the Weeping Angels. Cool. Okay, time to go. That is so scary. The game is going good. We're kind of just getting started. I think this is like still kind of the tutorial. But I'm getting ready for it to take off. For us to take off, I guess. Hornfels observations. This is incredible. At first I thought the points of light in this image were stars, but they're not. They're galaxies. And this image covers just a tiny patch of the whole sky, which means the universe contains at least 1,000 times more galaxy than we previously imagined. I think I need to sit down. This is odd. According to my redshift calculations, every single galaxy in this image is moving away from us. In fact, the farther away a galaxy is, the faster it appears to be moving away. It's almost as if the entire universe is expanding. But if that's true, was everything closer together in the past? And how far back can we extrapolate? Did the universe have a beginning? Is this not what people say about the universe in general? Like that it is expanding? Or that planets are moving further away still from each other? Right? Hey Angie, welcome in! Yes? There's so much about space that I don't know, but I feel like there is a lot of cool stuff. And scary. It kind of makes me a bit like, ooh, thinking about them. You are here, Timber Heart, the Hourglass Twins, Brittle Hollow, Giant Steep, Dark Bramble. What the heck? Dark Bramble. That looks like a tree. Okay, there's a little star here. Maybe it's satellites. Giant Steep? With a satellite or something? That one is the one that is having storms on it. Brittle Hollow and Hollow's Lantern. So I'm gonna be able to travel to all of these. The Hourglass Twins. Ash Twin, Ember Twin. And this is where we are. At Timber Hearth. And the little Ethelrock. This is small. How the heck did we get here? Did we just wake up one day and suddenly we were living on this planet? It's not very big. Like, you can see the geysers and everything. The big craters. The longer you wait, the faster space expansion occurs, relatively speaking. Right. So, by the time we will be able to space travel, it's gonna be like, dang, we should have done this ages ago because now we're suddenly everything is so much more further away. Is that what it is? The real question is what's happening if when the universe stops expanding? Will it ever? The universe is currently expanding at a fairly notable rate. It's very small locally, but further away you are, it can get quite large effective velocities. Can people live on those planets if they're going vroom? Or is that not how it goes? Do you know anything about this game? Or is it... No, I don't know anything about this, Urakis. I'm completely... I have not even watched the trailers. I just heard people recommend it, and I have played some other games that Annapura have given out, so I thought, okay, let's give it a go. So I know nothing. Talk to Hornfels. Okay. I'm so confused because I thought somebody mentioned I'm just trying to find Hornfels. Oh, because I was trying to find him in the observatory so I could continue. Now I get it. Also, is the only food we eat marshmallows? The only thing that we lizard people are eating are marshmallows. It's my dream world. No, but Jimmer, you saw that I make it burn. There you are. I just finished pre-flight observations and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. And you'll be our first astronaut to ever be equipped with a Nomai translator tool. I confess, I've been giddy all day just thinking about it. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. Oh my gosh, go into space with Hal. Gulp. Tell me, what's your plan once you're in space? I'm going to learn more about the Nomai. I'll meet up with other travelers. I want to go somewhere no one's gone before. I think I'll start with something small. I don't know. I'm gonna wing it. Oh, me in life. I'm gonna wing it. Planning to follow in the footsteps of Feldspar and the Great Outer Wilds Ventures tradition, are you? I might have guessed. Well, see if you can't push that translator tool of yours to good use while you're out there. Well then, looks like all that's left is to send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for a lunch. For a lunch? Okay. I'm ready to die in space. That sounds horrible. I'm ready to get off this rock. Let's be a little... Yeah, let's the wordings are very different. Galaxies spreading apart at a very small amount, and gravity largely counters most of those effects within the galaxy itself. Realistically, the Milky Way isn't going to get much bigger in the sense that you're thinking of. Right. Right. But is there... What's the end of the universe? Nah, that's so far. See, nobody knows this. Where does it end? How much does it expand? How can it expand if there's nothing there? It must be something that expands into, or is it creating existence? See, this is why I shouldn't be. I'm glad I'm not a space thinker, because as soon as I start thinking, but how can it expand? There must be something it expands into. Like there must be some space there. But then space is expanding inside of the dark man. See, I'm just... It's just a big mess. It's kind of scary. Space 2! But what's outside of space 2 then? I won't care about end of the universe until I achieve immortality. One problem at a time. Yeah. I definitely agree. I meant the end, like what's at the end.
The universe is magic.
Yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave it at as well. It's just magic. It's just magic. Because I cannot wrap my head around anything that is explained when it comes to this. It's just thank you for the 8 months of being 8 months already. Wow, Diggup, you've been around for a long time already. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to Why We Wanted James Webb Telescope. We have lots of questions still, and we're trying to figure things like that out. What is James Webb Telescope? Space magic! Excellent. You've been needing the launch codes, then. Here they are. Best get off the ground before Slate makes any more modifications to your ship, eh? Good luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Okay, thanks. Bye. My launch codes are... dash line dash dot line dash dot. Okay. Are we is this Morse code? Hey Hashashin! Ah! It's sucking my memories out! It's reading my mind? Hello? Did you see his eyeball just lit up? What just happened? Did he read my mind? We saw everything that we have been looking at so far. He totally just read my mind. He knows I'm a marshmallow burner. Okay, thanks Space Goat statue. Have a good time. Yo, been bamboozled. Hey Dwayne, welcome in. I don't know what just happened, but I'm sure we'll find an explanation. You see, there was like little blue in the air, and it looked like those letters that we saw on the wall, right? James Webb Telescope is the new space telescope satellite recently launched that's been in work for decades. Wait, and it's done now? Or what do you mean it's launched? What a tale you thought you could tell. Yeah. Imagine if you could show your thoughts like that. Or your dreams. Your dreams would be cool. Where's the telescope? Where's the launch site? Probably over here. What's that? Where's our moon? Is that a spaceship? What, is that a traveler? Is that somebody else just going around? Somebody flying through the space. I forgot to hang my equipment up. I didn't leave my equipment back in the cave. Can I wear it outside? I'm going to space Yale. I am so sorry. I'm just gonna wear it. Maybe he took it away from me. I don't seem to be able to go up and down. Hello, Arcos.
Hi, astronaut. You know the patch of ghost matter inside this fence? Ghost said it used to be bigger when they were hatchling, because ghost matter evaporates. It just takes a super long time to go away. I hope there's still ghost matter in the village when I'm a grown-up. Ghost matter is awesome.
Okay. Ghost matter is super cool. It will burn the heck out of you. You know ghost matter is how Take-Tight lost their foot. Uh-oh. Space Yale? Yeah. Okay. Be careful then. If Take-Tight lost their foot, the...
What, really? That's so cool!
I thought it would teach them a lesson. Okay. Right. Hello, Maureen. Oh, hello, astronaut. This is very good weather for your launch, right? That's lucky. Any good sounds from space today? There are! My signal scope is set to the outer wilds of Venture frequency, so I'm listening to the travelers' music. Last night I heard Rebek's banjo coming from Beethel Hollow. Hope that means they're safe. I can hear different planets too. Depends on what time of day or night it is, since different planets are in the sky at different times. Signal scopes are cool. Okay, they all seem to go by they. We'll be lucky to get into space by the end of tomorrow's stream. What? We're going there right now! Oh look, it's the... Whoa. It's the hourglass. They said in the start of the game, they were like, oh, real Yakuzas use a gamepad. Equip signal scope. So this is the people who are on the people are on each planet to play music. This person is just doing... Okay. Thanks so much. Bye. Okay, so where's my launch pad? Is it here? I saw smoke coming from Youngbar Crater up north and I figured I should go check it out. You can use the scout launcher, just don't break it while I'm gone. Where's my... There is my spaceship! Youngbar Crater. How do I get to my spaceship? Nomai ruins. Do I need to go with this thing? Space! I think I need to go over there, but I don't know how to make it over there. Dun 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 dun. the coordinates, it's from the starting area, no? Aim launcher. Oh, I can see what it looks like over there. Oh, sorry. I'm covering it up, I just realized. There's little pictures. What is that? Is it a spaceship or is it somebody? Okay. We don't know. Let's go to the very bottom of everything. Where we started the game, because I think that's where we could go on the elevator if we had things, right? Whee! Okay, it looks like there is some HP. Fall damage can be taken. Now we have learned that the hard way. Noted. Noted. Right, how do we get down? I feel like there was this one place where I could go down that we didn't. Oh no. Ah no. The banjo player. I don't know how to get down. Maybe if we go back up here again. Jump on it. Jump on it. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Surely they shouldn't make it so that you have to... No, okay, that's not how I get up there. I don't know how to get up there. It's kind of weird that the town is like... You have to walk on people's roofs to get around town. I wonder if they go to sleep when it's dark, or if you're like... If a day is a couple of dark times. Make sense? If the cycles on this planet is like... This guy's just been grilling marshmallow the whole entire time. Okay. I'm ready. This is where I was trying to find out how to get from. Ah, maybe it's later on. Enter launch codes. Here we go. We're going to space. We're going to space. Are we ready, chat? You bring your seatbelts? Wow. What is this? We need to tank it? Whoa. Wow. No, not where. Do I even have one of these so I can change direction of where we're walking? View ship log. The Nomai text in the observatory talks about calibrating some sort of device on the Atter log. Wait, would I not have unlocked this text if I didn't go to the texts? Oh, we're getting weighted! Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, wave your spoons. Wave your spoons. Wheel them in there. Hey, Sublime, thank you so much for wanting to come in. Thank you. How was your stream? What were you up to? Welcome in. Oh my gosh, I love this. Were you playing some Cuphead, by the way? Oh my gosh, you were. Still enjoying it? Did you have a good time? Do you remake your emotes every time you play a new game? This is so cool. These emotes are so cool. Hey everyone, welcome. Hey Ali Coco. Hey Joanna. Hello Storm Apple. Thank you so much for coming. Vero, hi. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome in everyone. Hi. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a wonderful time playing Cuphead. Hey Ultrafil. Thanks for coming in. Are you Swedish perhaps? Thanks so much for the follow. Thank you. Hi everyone. Thank you for joining. How are you doing? Welcome to our little corner in here. Well, first of all, my name is Heikki. If you just know my name, but you can call me that. If we haven't met before, I'm all up in your face. I'm so rude. I do that all the time. I'm very sorry. Thanks for following. Welcome. Hi, everyone. You can call me Heikki. We're playing a game that I know nothing about. We started it today, so you're kind of just on time. We've just been doing, I think, what's the tutorial. So, you haven't missed anything. If you're like, what is this? I don't know what's going on. Then, you might still have a chance to check out the start of the game. Thanks so much for following. Thank you, everybody. Welcome in. How did you beat any nice what are they called? I guess bosses, maybe. Did you have any boss fights? How far through the game are you? I just watched some old Cuphead clips the other day from when I played it, and I thought, dang, that was a heckin' great game, and I miss it. So I hope you're enjoying it still and having a good time, and not getting angry over the frustrating ways that there is to lose in the game, because I know from experience that it can be quite frustrating. Thank you so much for coming in, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are Swedish. What do you mean sweating for Swedes, Jimmy? We know you wish you were one of us. Thanks so much for the follow. Welcome in. Thank you so much. Hey everyone, are you into Cuphead? If you're here and you weren't from the raid, I mean. Hey everyone who weren't from the raid, are you into Cuphead? Well, guess what? It's your lucky day. Somebody's playing Cuphead on stream right now. Well, they were right before they ended and came over here. That person is called Sublime. You can go and click and like, comment, and subscribe on their channel right in the chat. Right there. You can click there and like, comment, subscribe, so you can also check out some Cuphead when that happens the next time, and all kinds of other things that might be happening on the channel. I'm not sure actually what you presume Cuphead is. If you're playing that for the first time, you probably also play other things, right? I'm actually not sure. I need to probably go check that out. I need to go check it out, saving that so I remember after the stream. So hey Geek, how can you like? What do you mean like? On Twitch? You just look at something and then they are like, I like this. That's how you do it. You click the heart. No, that's when you follow. You just like it by liking it, you know, when you're just like, I like this. And that's what you feel like when you go into a channel and you're like, I like this. That's what's gonna happen when you go over to Sublime's channel, for example. You're gonna be like, I like this, and then you follow, and then you subscribe. That's how it works. It all starts with liking. So it starts with a like. I don't know, that sounds like a strange. Sounds like a strange, but you know what I mean. You're gonna like it there. I was trying to do a no damage run. I'll probably have to play Cuphead for a while. Wait a minute, does that mean that you have finished the game already once? Or is it you're still trying to do it extra challenging as your first time? Sorry, my throat just made a weird sound. Sorry if you heard it. If you are wondering what we're doing, hello, welcome to a game, which is very interesting. I'm not really sure what's going on. All we have done so far is, this is a game that I know nothing about. I've only heard very, very good things about it. Everybody says, play it. Everybody just says play it. So I don't know anything. I thought that it was something to do with space, which it seems like there is, and it's like a mystery. So there's something about the mystery. We don't know yet because I don't know anything at what's going on. It's the same publisher that also published 12 Minutes that came out recently. And also What Remains of Edith Finch and Journey, the one where you are in the desert, you know, and a bunch of other titles. So I thought, since I've heard good things about those, or I also had a good time when I played those, then I thought, okay, sure, let's give this a try. And so far, we have been discussing existential space questions. And that's about it. We've been making us familiar. I think we kind of just played the tutorial by walking around on the little village that we are in, apparently. And now we just as you came in with the raid, we just boarded our own spaceship, apparently. So here we are in what is our little crib, I presume. You don't look as beautiful as you look in profile pic. I am so sorry. How about this? Is it more familiar now? I don't have access to no nose in just like this, but yeah, we do what we can. Gotta show myself from the best side in the profile picture. Sublime does world record speedruns and world's first no-hit runs in that game. Wait, really? World's first no-hit runs? In Cuphead? Wait, why did I think it was your first time playing it? Is it because Very's been playing Cuphead before? I'm not sure. It's like Josh for Cuphead. Why did I think that it was the first playthrough? I must have mixed it up with you. Oh, well then, that's even more. Thank you for telling me, Vero, because I'm making a fool out of myself. Oh, someone was messing with me. Oh, I'm so gullible. I believe everything I read, so chat can trick me into anything. It's quite inconvenient, but also I guess people... but I guess also fun for some. Not for me, because now I look like an idiot. I'm very sorry. That is so cool! Wow! Okay, chat, well, there you go. If you're into Cuphead, then a lot of Cuphead is happening on Sublime channel, because there is freaking speedruns going on. What the heck? Yeah, I'm gullible. I'm gullible, and I blame chat for being rude, the tricking me into believing things that weren't true. So you thought, chat, now I look like a silly. In front of all these new people, I can't believe this. Gullig bull. Hey, Everdark, by the way, it is space time indeed. We are in space. Well, we are soon in space. We're about to go to space. Wow, what is that? That is probably a person, don't you think? Somebody who's really good with the thrusters? We'll find out soon enough, I guess. Is it... Anyway, okay, blast off. Okay, sorry. Chad, thank you again so much for coming over. Thank you, and thanks for hanging out. And wow, there's a cloud that is moving with the moon. That is a little silly looking. Okay. Anyway, no, I was looking at our ship. We have first aid and syringes. That sounds very good. Little Scout, is that our title? Gronder, welcome. It's a very fast moon. You can see the day and night cycle goes very fast on this planet. Not sure how or why or what's going on, but anyway, that's what's going on. We're in a wooden spaceship, yeah. And apparently the launch platform is also made out of wood and flammable. So I don't know. Hopefully nothing will happen. We shall see. Time will tell. Anyway, I was looking at the ship log, and it looks like there is nothing here. I presume these are planets we can go to. But we will have to go there. The interesting thing is that we're going to space like many of our friends and the town members have done before. However, this is the first time anyone is going upstairs. Can I save? Thank you. No, it probably autosaves. This is the first time somebody's going to space and visit these different planets around us while having a little translator tool. We have a little tablet with us that can translate stuff in real time. If we hover over it, it's like the Google Lens. And it's gonna hopefully give us some more answers to all the questions we have about space. We don't know. Let's suit up. Do we suit up before we go into the seat? No. We suit up before going outside, right? We can leave normally, right? Upstairs, yeah. As in up in the space. Up in the sky. The ship is made out of wood? I guess so. Maybe we don't need a suit. Ecological spaceship. Yeah, let's hope it's a hardwood. Oh, wait a minute. Hello. Thank you so much for coming in and reading. Hey, Alex Forrest. Wow. Thank you for wanting to bring your friends over. Welcome. Hello, Wild Duke. Thank you so much for joining. And Alex Forrest, thank you. Hello. How are you? Welcome in. That genie problem. Welcome in. Thank you so much for reading. Welcome. What were you up to on your stream? Also, I think everyone is hungry again. Hi, it's Choo Choo. Oh, Wildermiss. Is that... I don't know about that game. Is it similar to this one? Feels like it's the same genre, just by the name of it. That's all I take from it. Welcome in. Thank you so much for reading. We have just gotten started with this game. I was just telling everybody a little recap of what we've done so far. And that we are gonna launch to space for the first time. I don't know what I'm doing. This is my first time playing the game. I've never played it before. I've never watched it before. I know nothing about it. I don't know what we're doing. Do you know anything about it? Maybe, Alex. Thank you so much again for wanting to bring your friends over. Thank you. Thank you and welcome in. Hi. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. Will Limit is great. I love it. Wow. Not Similar is a really lovely tactical RPG. Oh. Oh. Is it new? I don't know why I have heard the name, but I guess somebody must have played it then. Pretty music. I know! There's some really, really good music so far in this game. Really good atmospherical music. We love Outer Wilds. So you played it too? Okay, awesome. Yeah, I know nothing about this game. This is the first time playing, first day playing. We're just about to get in our seats for the first time and book it up. So we shall see what's gonna happen. What's waiting out there among the stars. I think we did a tutorial, so I hope we are ready. Then again, I crashed the little mini spaceship, so hopefully I don't get to steer this one. We shall see. Look at Turnip, thank you for coming over. Have a good sleep, nighty night. And also just go take care, night night. Night night. Night night. Good night, I hope you feel bad. Okay, I will buckle up. Let's go. Oh nay, I have to control the ship. Okay. Lift off landing camera. Oh, we're doing it. Okay. How do I know how to go? What if I crash into the... What just happened? Hello? Is this something that's going around? This is what I was so worried about. Something would orbit our planet. And I would crash into it. Was that supposed to happen? That was not very good, was it? Good night, I hope you feel bad. Bad ending already? Good night to us. Oh my gosh, wait. They're reading my memory again. Oh, this is when we go, we're talking to the raiders. When we stand still and look at the same thing for several times. Wait a minute. They're reading my memories again? Oh, until I got them read by that guy. Why are they reading my memories so much? Did I dream everything? Was that a dream? Hey, you ready to get this thing off the ground? What? What? Did I just die? Oh, bad dream or something? You still look half asleep, but that's negative on being deceased. I know it's tradition to sleep under the stars the night before launch, but if you ask me, it makes you all a bit yumpy. What? I still have my launch codes though. What? My launch codes are still there. Are they the same as in my dream? What? They still say the same things. I'm still going. But everybody says the same thing as they did in my dream. It was all a dream. Wait a minute. Should I go to the statue?
Why don't I get it?
I'm so confused. Hello. Just saying hi before I leave. What? Did I fail already? Was I that bad at aiming the ship? I had to restart. Is this game over? This is game over. What's with the radio? I wanted to play hide and seek, Marine won't let us bother. Oh wait! Okay, no I can't. Wait. I'm gonna go to the statue and just double check if there's something there. Did I have a nightmare because of the statue? He was done now with the epilogue. Wait a minute. I'm so confused. Did I just have a dream that was exactly like this? Where did I get the coordinates from? This guy over here. The heck? This is so trippy. Okay, here's the statue. Now there's another person here. I was just about to confine you. Look, look, look. We gotta see this. The Nomai statue's eyes are open. They used to be closed. Probably shouldn't have started with that. And now they're open. We're not sure why they opened, since no one actually saw it happen, but it's huge news. Should someone tell Gabro or maybe Ribik or... Oh, stars. This is so exciting. It's making my stomach hurt. So, that was because it opened it when it looked at us? No, but that was in the dream. It opened it in the dream? I'm so confused. Hey, look at this. The statue opened its eyes. Bet you we should see the hat happen, huh? Me too. I'm not even a little closer to understanding what's going on with the statue. Was there something you needed? Oh, Feldspar. That's the person I'm looking for, I think. I'm not even sure I'm awake now. How would I know? Tell me more about Feldspar, I guess. The 4 final members. It didn't work very closely. Can't tell if Feldspar was absolutely fearless. Nothing scared them. Because this is the person I think they said like, oh, go out and find them. Or actually, nobody told me exactly what to do. It's just our time to fly. And somebody was like, are you gonna look for him? Or something like that. Or for them, sorry. The world ended in 2012. Yes, I saw that in a movie sometime. So it must be true. And then one day they just didn't come back. We don't know what happened or where Feldspar went. Even whether they're still alive. Okay, no thanks, I'm good. Okay, this is very confusing. Let's go to launch our ship again then. I'm so confused. Oh, this is the road to the launch time. I took the wrong road last time. That's how I get up here. Oh, okay. It's quite a few houses and everybody leaves their lamps on. Oh, crickets. Shortcut unlocked. Okay. Enter launch codes. This is so weird. Was it because I wasn't wearing my spacesuit, maybe? Like I got game over? Gotta put on the suit this time. Suit up. Okay. Whoa. Oh, I got things in here. Okay, it's good to know. Ship log. I still didn't go anywhere, no. Okay. View map. Oh! Eh? The interloper? Oh, is that what I accidentally crashed into, maybe? I need to launch when they are not... Was that too close to me? What the heck did I crash into? I don't know what I did. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything coming up now, so we better go fast. Buckle up. Oh, I just removed my suit. Okay. The interloper is marked upstairs. Press lock on. Wow! I'm going! Okay, second try. This is going great. Giant steep. I'm just going to the first thing I see. I think I accidentally went into the wrong thing. That I shouldn't have done. I think it was game over. Equip signal scope. Where does the signal scope say from the other thing? Oh, this is so scary. Why is space so empty? Manuals. Okay, let's go to this planet that we're almost on. Giant Steep. Oh, there is the thing that we crashed into again. The interloper. I think that's where we accidentally walked on. Also, why are they... They're all becoming... We're getting very far. They're getting far away. Oh, no, it's the one that has storms on it. Do I really want to get on there? Ah! I'm gonna crash on it! Where? Where am I? Oh no! Landing mode! Oh no! What am I doing? I'm underwater! Oh no, what have I done? Chat. Something is really bad. Where? Oh. I made it! We made it somehow! Yay! That was exactly what I planned to do! Where the heck did we go? Did I go way too far? I went on this big round thing. I don't know if this was a good idea. Where? I hate deep water! Oh no! How do I get back? How do I get back up? Oh no! Oh no! I gotta get up! How do I get up? Oh no, this is scary. What if there's something in the water? Okay. It's all fine. There's a beach. We got everything under control. No, go up! Please, kindly go up. Please, I really want to go up. Oh, thank you. Oh, okay. Whew. Yeah, I don't know if that was a great parking spot, but we we did it. Okay. Alright, welcome to the planet, chat. Wow, it seems to be quite stormy here. Didn't catch it on a great weather day, hey? Well, it seems like it's always bad weather here. Are we in the UK? In between two rocks. Listen, I parked professionally, all will be fine. I actually don't even know if we're gonna be able to get back into our ship again. Do you think I will be able to get back in there? Time will tell. Okay, we shall see. Was that a fog? You might be right. Okay, so here we are. There is a lot of storms. It also looks like there is some sort of thingamabig here. Flashlight. What is the thingy that translates? Do I want to go in there? What the heck is this? You know what? I appreciate the fact that they don't give us any, like... Oh, is this where I was supposed to land, maybe? Oh, it's the landing zone, right? Gotcha. Okay, well, I mean, my landing zone is over there. And I think we are showing pretty good skills. Because everybody can land here on a flat surface, very marked, right? But how many people can land between two rocks, eh? Just saying. You had the COVID. What, you recovered now, Dogo? Or you mean apparently that's what you have? I hope you recover fast. In-flight meal has gone everywhere, Dab. I'm very sorry. You're very lucky that wasn't the gas giant. I thought it was Ashiruni. I'm not sure what happened. I'm not sure if we're ever gonna be able to get out of here. I feel like we went through 2-3 layers of different atmosphere to get. What is that? It's coming right at me. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Take cover. Take cover. It's gonna eat my ship up. Oh no. Chat, what am I gonna do? Oh no. Ah! Oh. Oh, what happened? What? Space is gone. Ah, where am I flying? Oh no, oh no. Spaceship, come back here. I'm so scared. Oh no, I'm so scared. Come back here. No, no, no. Oh, oh, what happened? Oh no, I'm underwater again. Oh no, why is it moving? I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. Where do I go? I hate this. The planet has changed. Why is everything a mess? Oh no, I don't like this at all. I don't like this. Is so trippy. I hate. Okay, I have. So am I supposed to? I'm flying away. No, help! This is my biggest nightmare. This is worse than any horror game I've ever played. I'm trying to get the freaking door. Sheep, come back here. Oh no. 3 oxygen minutes remaining. I am so scared. I don't know. I'm clicking every button. I don't. You know how I hate deep water? I said that, and then I said I hate space too. It makes me very uncomfortable. My biggest nightmare is accidentally getting sent out into space, okay? My biggest nightmare. Being accidentally sent out into space. How do I go up? Where is my scout? Can I get it back? Yeah, bring me back. Oh, I'm trying to get to the door. This is so scary. How am I gonna get to my ship? Chad, we're screwed. This is supposed to be a chill game. Yimri, this is not chill at all. This is the worst. I thought I could space jetpack, by the way. Why can I not jetpack? I'm about to suffocate, I know, but how do I jetpack? I'm holding A and it makes me crouch and then I release and it pops up. I can't do much. Gravity is close to 2. Also, it's like mega heavy. Is that what this means? Also, why is the storms making everything... Okay, everything is fine. Okay. Oh, okay. Wow, I think I've done a little oopsie. I think I may have done a tiny little oopsie. Do you think I can...
Oxygen.
Do you think I can... How do I get back into my ship? How do I... I will get game over, chat. My ship is broken. My ship is parked in a way that I cannot go out. I think I did an oopsie. I think I did an oopsie. I'm not sure how I'm ever gonna do anything here. I think we're screwed. I think we're screwed. I'm sure we're pretty screwed. Hold your breath! Oh no. Do I wake up inside my ship?
Do you want to die?
I think I screwed up from the very start. Do I wake up on the ground? Thanks for the follow, welcome! The struggles of this planet! Do I wake... Oh no, I wake up from where I was in the... I wake up on the ground again, don't I? Oh. Hello! Now I definitely died there. Okay, so we did all right. We at least got off the planet this time, right? So I think that proves that the first time we went in the ship, we definitely accidentally crashed into something coming our way. So here we go. Home. Are we gonna try this planet again? Okay, yeah, let's go. Why not? Now that we got familiar with it. Sure, let's go. At least we went into space. Yeah, the first time I think we accidentally crashed into the thing as soon as it flew by. Hello, how will I be able to get here? What do the arrows mean? Match velocity. Engage autopilot. Oh! Aligning flight trajectory. Oh my gosh, there is an autopilot! I don't have to do it on my own. Okay, firing retro rocket. So this is how I'm supposed to do it, apparently. Let's just look at it and learn. Autopilot complete. Why am I calling it Aito? Okay, and now... do we just go straight down? Hi! Did I say mistake again? Oh no, this is so scary! Am I going in the water? Oh no, where am I? Okay, this is in the water. Everything is fine. We're just gonna go straight into... is that a jellyfish? Oh no. Oh no. Landing mode. Let's go! Go there! We're here! I've landed! Successfully! Another successful landing! Ah! Don't you love how natural it all comes to me? Okay, I need to kind of... I am stuck. Slightly stuck. Oh, there's a jellyfish right there. Okay, unbook it. I want to make sure that we don't fall into the water when we walk out. I think it doesn't look like water, so...
Why don't I get it?
Pre-flight checklist. Jetpack auto boost. Oh, I don't have that on. Will I have that if I... oh, I took all the stuff. Okay. No, we still don't have jetpack auto boost. Can be triggered with a separate button press. Or anytime upward thrust is used. Okay. Oh! Everything is fine, chat! Everything is fine! Yeah! This is where we're supposed to land. Trees detected. Oxygen tank filled. Wow! This is not the place I landed last time, though. I wanted to find that door again. All landings are going to be crash landing? What? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna fall. Is it all supposed to be this Yankee? Wow! Damage, dangers, ghost matter detected. Is everything supposed to be this Yankee, or am I landing in like places where nobody's supposed to be? Maybe I should fly my ship a little. I think I'm like gonna bug out. Oh my gosh. Am I stuck here? There's a Yankee right there in the chat. Okay, I'm seemingly stuck. Oh no. Okay, so I took damage when I went on those little things. That wasn't very good. Oh, so something appearing there. Oh no, it was just okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to try to get back to my ship because I think we're in a place we're not supposed to be in. Okay, let's get back aboard. Is it repaired, the ship? There's something in the butt. %50 fuel. Okay, well, we're gonna have to fly with a broken butt. Because this place is no longer hospitable. Oh, it's my wing. Okay. I am seemingly a little bit stuck still. You're not using the on thruster because it broke. Oh, okay. That's the other side that's broke. Well, if I go down there, I'm gonna fall. Heck. This is... I think we're in a bit of a pickle. Heck. Are you... Am I just exceptionally bad? Oi. Oh, it's space. Oh, wait, this is a good thing. It's a good thing. This is a good thing. That means that I can go here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. No, go back. No. Oh. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I landed on top of my ship somehow. That is still bad because I don't know how to get inside of it without having to go down. Heck. Okay. At least the ship is now good. Should I wait for another tornado? Wow, that doesn't look good. That was where we're supposed to land! Okay, so... Yeah, look, the landing zone! The landing zone just flew by. Okay, do you think I can hit that thingamabob there? If I go here, we have one chance. Oh, okay. Oh, Kaluch. Hey, David and Chacha, welcome. Okay, now the entire ship is no longer broken. It's not broken, but I might still be stuck, which would be... yeah, I think we're stuck. Maybe. Am I really this bad? Oh! Wait, we're doing it. We're doing it slowly but steady. Oh, and we're off! Yay! Wow! This is not where I wanted to go! No. Just take it easy, go around the corner, not where the tornado is. Right, so where's the landing zone? It would be nice to hit that one again, right? Here it is, look! It's right there! What am I doing? Ah! We landed! Wow! I can't believe we? We actually used the landing zone. I don't know how we did that, but we did. Heck yeah. How do I refuel my fuel? Can I somehow do that? No, my fuel's still low. Use medkit and refuel jetpack. Oh! Oh! Okay, so that's really good. We can come here and heal ourselves up. We did it somehow! David and Chacha, you're watching in 4K from your Series X? Wow! Hello in 4K. Hello. Bravo was lost. Is it not working? I wish I could save. Village. Statue Island. That's where we are at now. I found a Nomai statue lying on the beach. It just looks like the one in our observatory. Okay, and there are more things. Oh, that's our village. Okay, never mind. That's at home. Okay, let's go outside then. Wow, I can't believe we... Oh! I can't believe we made it in here! Okay, wait, let's go back in here. Just for a second. So we're safe. Hello! Welcome in! Thanks so much for coming over, Raiders. I'm so confused. Hey, Killbowie, welcome in! And hey, Tetra Hayes and Bunyan. Hi! Hey, Drunk KVC, welcome in! I presume the raid sent you over right before you were supposed to post something in there? Maybe? I'm not sure. Thanks for coming in. Welcome, everyone. I hope you're having a good day. Thanks for joining in. And welcome to a game where I am very confused and we are exploring. So, like any other game, I guess. Welcome. I hope you had a good stream. What were you doing? You were just chatting. Hey, you're toasty. Toasty sub. Rhinoceros. Nailed it. Thanks for coming in. Hey, welcome. Hope you're all doing good. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you. This is a game I know nothing about. We literally just started it today. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. I just managed to land a ship without bugs. 3rd time's the charm. And I think we did really good. Now, I say that, but there's also ginormous tornadoes that are coming towards us. So I'm not sure how long we will actually have a successful landing here. Time shall tell. But we just landed here and we're about to explore our first ever foreign planet. I don't know how many planets you can go to, but we're figuring stuff out. Seems to be some weird kind of... we keep waking up. I don't know what's going on. I'm in space, I think. Or it's all part of the... You know what? Maybe we shouldn't go out there. Yeah, you know what? I'm going back in. I'm not feeling so good about being out there. Oh no. Are we flying? Oh, we're stuck. Okay, nice. So even when we lose gravity, we're still on this platform. Okay, all is fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, but a little concerned about the tornado. It's okay. The tornadoes kind of remove all the gravity and we don't... cannot do anything, but it's fine. We have a spacesuit and all is good. It looks like they are turning away. Are they turning away? Is it safe for me to go out? How do I know when it's safe to go out? Is this like 5 tornadoes in the same spot? Oh. No, everything is fine. Everything is... I don't know if they're multiplying this lane, but they sure seem like more now than they were before. I'm teleporting. I'm inside of a little ship. My spaceship is made out of wood. Very safe to bring that into space. And the tornadoes are causing such a storm. I am on some gas planet. And it seems like suddenly space appears. it feels like the whole atmosphere is being removed. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I don't know. We're just trying to stay safe. Now we're gonna go on our first adventure into what looks like another place. Yay! Now let's try this a second time because we already tried this one. There's an island there. Maybe we can go there. Okay. First and foremost, we try this one. There's no ship in the way this time. Oh! Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. Hold translate. Statue workshop. That is a lot of little scribbles for 2 words. Statue workshop. Can I break this? No. Doors not open. I hated this planet. Oh, really? This is the first planet we landed on. It's terrible. Oh, right. These rocks. Okay, nice. I guess we picked the worst planet to start with, eh? That's fine. We're having a great time. I think we are doing great. Wow! Okay, this is okay. What happens if a tornado comes here? Can I scan these items? No. So I don't log any information from stuff. I guess a fear of space and ocean, and these two content combined. This is my worst nightmare. I hate the deep ocean. Many people hate deep oceans, right? You don't know what's down there. Oh, somebody's playing the banjo down there. I guess that's what's down there. Okay, they are somewhere around the clouds. I hate the deep waters. On top of that, my biggest nightmare ever is me being accidentally sent into space somehow, which I know is not very likely, so I'm glad, but it's still something that I'm very, very scared of. Space is so scary. And this island has kindly combined both of those things. There is deep water right underneath us that we keep on falling in, and there is the space that we are in, and somehow zero gravity that keeps on appearing on this island. It's a terrible, like, as if it wasn't confusing enough already, it's also very scary. So but you know, if we're dealing with this first, maybe we don't have to be so scared later on, right? We take the worst first, so we got it done and over with. Kind of good deal, good thing. Okay, it looks like there is a thing here. Can we translate from far away? No. All right. Porsche he. Did you call it irrational fear for a reason? Don't have to justify it? I guess so. I guess so. Thank you for validating my space fear. I don't know why we ended up playing a space game, but here we are. Something, face your fears, something. Right, that does not look good. Can I go somehow indoors and be safe from the tornado? Would be nice, thank you very much. Can I stand under here maybe? If I lose gravity, I might be able to be stuck in here. Okay. It's fine. Just stay under the staircase, we don't fly up. I just got done scrubbing the tide. Wow, Parshat! Are you feeling like a brand new house now? Renovated room. Also, Adam Strophic, thank you for coming in. Hey! Accidentally ending up in space is a deeply disturbing experience, I would imagine. Yeah, right? Imagine just waking up and you realize, oh, somebody sent me out into space. Kind of the space agency's embarrassment when they see the astronaut and they're like... Wait a minute, if you are here, who's up there? Yeah, I'm hoping that will never happen. Real Parmenio, but you know, never know. Crossing fingers it won't. Okay. Untranslated Nomai writing. How do I translate? Like this. Lamy says, they're going to test the memory statues tonight. Flux says it could be dangerous, so we can't come. But what if we didn't use the door and snuck in the other way? Does anyone want to? Flux specifically told us not to do that. Okay, that was somebody's response. And somebody else said, I really want to see the test too, Lamy. But that's a really huge risk to take. We probably shouldn't test. We probably shouldn't. Maybe Flux will let us see a later test. So instead of talking, they wrote to each other? And each branch is usually a new person. Okay. That looks like... Oh! No, this keeps flying away! How is it not seeing anything? Is this not underneath us? Oh, it's in the water! We gotta hit there. Oh. Okay, I don't really know fully how this thing works, but it looks like we want to go down there somehow. Tornado pad. What is this? The ghost took over my chat feed? That has been happening to me a lot. Like, I get disconnected from chat. It has happened to me a lot recently. What is this? There's a tornado? As if we should stand here when a tornado hits? No. Okay, this is kind of scary and kind of risky. If a tornado comes, we don't have much to help us. A labyrinth? I'm so worried that a tornado will come before we are ready. Translate. Welcome to Giant's Deep, friends. I'm excited for you to meet the statues. If I'm not in my dwelling, I'm likely in my workshop below inside the island. How do I go inside the island? The workshop below. So this game is... there is a lot of like figuring stuff out on your own, I feel like. They don't really hold your hand. But you will have to figure stuff out. No, 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 not now, not now, not now, not now. Oh no, I don't like this. What the heck's going on? Why is it so dark? Why are there red suns? Was the sun red before? Oh my gosh, is it doing what we saw on the... Wait, what's going on? I got the bad ending again. Oh no! Is it timed? I don't think it's game over. Well, it's kind of game over because I start from the start.
Happy birthday,
It's
Hikyu!
timed.
Oh, it's my birthday!
You know how in the museum, Nesline, we read about like how the sun, when the sun gets older, it gets bigger and redder and eventually explodes into a supernova. Since it was all red and explosive, I presume that that's like the timer. I only have until that time, and then I start over here. So like when the supernova happens in my dream, I wake up from my dream. But it wasn't that... I'm so confused. I still don't really understand. But I feel like maybe it's timed? Oh, look, it's a dipper! Or whatever that is. Wait, I'm not on Earth. Never mind, it's probably something else. Oh, so I have like... now a bunch of things that I'm gonna have to try to do before the supernova happens again? Is that it? But I saved my data. No? I somehow saved what I saw, so it can't be a dream because my stats are still here. Found a sign for a statue workshop next to a broken door that used to lead inside the island. Oh yeah, so we can't go in there yet. So Nomai children debated bypassing the statue's workshop door and sneaking inside via an alternate, more dangerous route. Right. I can see into a large cave from one of the ruins on top of the island. The bottom of the cave is filled with water. So we gotta go through water to go into the cave. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Right. That is kind of scary. Do we try to go back there? Is this the worst planet to go? Have I picked the worst one? Maybe we should have gone to somewhere other place. Maybe I need to calibrate the device on Attlrock before doing anything else. It's Groundhog Day. Yeah, I keep waking up. Okay, let's see if we can go to the moon. Whee! Oh, this is our moon. Maybe this will go easier. Yeah, look. This is our own moon. Come here. Come here. Rock. I'm gonna crash land. Oh no, oh no. That is a small planet. Small rock. Did they build a little toilet here? I'm going away from the place. I would love to land here. Ah! Okay. We have officially landed. How do I make sure that we are landed? Is that okay? Okay, I think we have landed. Let's maybe put on our space shoes. Shoot. The eagle has landed. It's a giant step for man. Nay, small step for me. And a giant step for mankind. Whoa, that's very dark. Did I? What the heck did I land on top of a crashed ship? I think. I think I landed. Whoa, what is that? Oh, that's the planet I was on. That's my home. Okay. So that's our home planet. And this is the moon. Where's that little... That was like trees. One giantly... Whoa, it's looking a little scary. Okay, they said something, calibrate something. Here we go. What do those mean? What the heck? What do all of them mean? Are they supposed to stop at some point? Did I do something wrong? Giant's temple for four-eyed lizard peoples. I don't know if this is supposed to line up somewhere. I think I crashed into that blue thing the first time we did this. Look, they're starting to line up. They supposed to? No. Did we put the ball in the wrong hole? I think I might have put them in the wrong. Yeah, look. That is so weird. So that is now aiming us at home? No, at the sun. I presume. That is behind our... Yeah. The sun. And this one is the water or something? Where? Oh, that's the storm planet we were on. Okay. Storm is storm. And then there's something here. I wonder if this... I don't know. Have you forgotten to put on the spacesuit before leaving the ship yet? I have not. Where's the Banyu planet? That seems like a chill place. So this is how I can see where I want to go, maybe. By calibrating this. But it didn't work at all when we put it in there. So I wonder if that's like... that is very scary. I wonder if that means that... it's everywhere.
Thank you.
Maybe.
Hey Hecky Oxchat Hecky hey Hecky hug.
Sufik! Thank you so much! Thank you for the 43 months of being subscribed in total and in a row! Thank you so much. Thank you. How are you? Welcome in. Where the heck is that campfire we saw? I'll have to walk around a little more maybe. It's so good to see you. Thank you so much for coming in, Sufik. Thank you. Hope you are taking good care of yourself. And Klee! Hi! Thank you for jumping in. Dropping in. Popping in. Plopping in? What the heck is that like? Wow! I swear there was a trees. Oh, here. Nay. Nay, never mind. I'm just going to the same places. Clay, I don't know what I think about this game because we kind of... I mean, it's the first day. I'm intrigued. That's what I gotta say. I'm very, very, very intrigued. I'm walking in circles apparently. But I thought that there was a little oasis. So I'm kind of confused. I thought I saw trees and a little hoot. Remember? As if I said, have they built a toilet here? Here! Unidentified signal nearby. Somebody lives here on the moon. Oh, marshmallows! Does that make me feel better? Oi. Kind of crispy. Intrigue is a good word. I presume you have played this, Clay. I presume you have played this. You are a you're so good at keeping up with a lot of games. Marshmallows is not supposed to crunch when you eat it. Jimmy, I'm in space and I'm a lizard. I'm literally a space lizard. Space lizards eat crunchy marshmallows, okay? Talk to Eskier. Oh, hey, it's you! Ground control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. Don't other travelers come by?
The lunar outpost saw more traffic back when our ships were left sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Sometimes Shirt comes by and says hi, but Gabro is Gabro, and you know how Rebek feels about unnecessary space flights. Don't go! I mean, anything else? Oh no! Seems lonely up here. A little. I'm in touch with ground control, Hornfels and Gusan mostly, and they radio you up to chat now and then. And they have traveled all over the place in Neslin. They have a lot of accents at the same time. Yes. And when ground control forgets I'm up here, they usually do, I launch my little scout at the village. You spy on us? No. They forget about you? I don't blame them. For one, I don't check in as often as other travelers, since I'm always in one place. It's not so bad up here. Really? At least it's peaceful and quiet. You don't always get that in our solar system. Let alone in our village. Don't go! Okay. He's peeping through our windows. He watches you when you sleep. He knows if you... Is this Santa Claus? What was that you were whistling? Oh, was that you whistling? Probably. Or actually, definitely. They are the travelers' scary instruments, so they don't bother whistling. You can pick up their music with a signal scope, you know? Best spot for that is the North Pole. Great reception! The North Pole? Of my home planet? Santa is super creepy if you think about what he does. Yeah, right, Maylin? Like, he watches everything. And then decides if you're gonna get presents or not. Or coal. Rude Santa. It's my American accent. This is how Yimri sounds. No, this is my that was my Yimri accent. The North Pole is marked in red on your mini map, but the Attel Rock is pretty small moon, really. Just go north, you can't miss it. Oh gosh, I kept missing this place. I'm gonna miss it definitely. Okay, what is this place? Haha, very funny. Oh, stars above. You're serious, aren't you? That's just depressing. Welcome to the Lunar Outpost, which is apparently the space program doesn't bother to teach you anymore. Oh no! It's all forgotten up here. When we first started Outer Wilds, travelers used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technology has improved loads since then, but the older ships tended to fall apart a lot. Like, more than they do now. Using the outpost cut down... Wait, I'm so wondering... Is the timer going now? I guess we'll have to figure out. Using the outpost cut down on the number of launches and landings taking place in the village and also from the number of fires. Nowadays... I gotta read fast. Nowadays, though, it's mostly just me up here raising saplings from Timberheart to keeping an eye on things. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. Ow. So where is the sun now? Because... Refuel jetpack. Okay, that's nice to know. Because I feel like the sun might show us... They have a thing in the middle of their planet? Oh, yeah! Look, the sun is now red! See! I'm hacking onto something. I'm onto something. I'm onto something. Now the sun is mega red, so that means that like soon the sun will explode and our timer resets. There's a thing here. Is this the North Pole? Oh my gosh, I have a map! I didn't realize the thing on the left was a map. Okay. Wow! Okay, so this is the map. I mean the North Pole. Don't go too far. Scary. Down.
Okay. Esker's signal scope log. Day 48. Still not picking up Rebec's banjo from Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but I'll feel better once I can hear their music. Day 51. Oh, is the whole diary. Listen to shirt play for a while today. Unrelated, someone should tell Porfy and the Gussan their flirting is not subtle from an aerial perspective. He's spying on everyone. Day 55. Banjo music coming loud and clear today. Sounds like Rebec's doing okay. That oaf, I was worried. Today, oh, day 63. Today I thought I heard something strange. I don't know, it was probably nothing. Mine's playing trick on me. Or what do they say in Skyrim? Must have been the wind. Day 70. No, it's back again today too. Something strange is coming from Timberhurst. Day 76. Okay, I know this is crazy, but the sound from Timberhurst sounds exactly like Feldspar's harmonica. But Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. It can't be them. Day 88. It's still there. This is creep. Oh my gosh, the sun is so red. The timer is about to go up, no? Maybe my signal scope is broken? I better talk to Gneiss. Okay, yeah, so the forgotten guy? Nay. The guy who never came, the person who never came around again is stuck inside the planet somewhere. Is somebody inside of the sun? Also, I think everyone's hungry again. Hi, it's Choo-Choo! Someone's eating the sun. Or are they behind the sun, maybe? Oh, it's a place behind the sun. That's less fun. I thought it was inside of the sun somebody was. If I go in the... Phew, geezer, maybe I will find that guy. Okay, so this is... And now I understand what they mean, that the game is a mystery. Because it's like... You gotta solve what's happening, what's going on here. Maybe find the guy that was gone. That is so cool. Choo-choo! Actually, Heikki, this is the accent you need when talking about Calamity Ganon? What? He talks like that? I wonder if I should go up. Hey, Reki, welcome in. I am playing this, yes, for the first time. Is it worse going flying when the sun is about to blow up? It'll be hard to be on this little planet when their sun is exploding. Okay. I do feel like, I feel good. I feel like we have figured something out. There's something about the sun marking when it's time to end. Wait a minute. And this game was made by the same people that made 12 minutes. Time is up. Okay. Ooh, ah, ooh, ee, ah, ooh, this is going too fast. What is this place? Whee! This is definitely the landing spot on this planet, right? Right? That went so good, chat. Wow. The same publisher, okay. Alright. That feels pretty good. Maybe refuel. Open here. I don't know how much time we have left. The sun is getting very big and very red. But let's see where we're at. Whee! Boop. Is this my home planet? I don't know where we landed. Can I see that? You are here. I am on our home planet. Okay, that's kind of neat. Neato. Whee! Ooh, ah. Oh, what's this? Oh. Oh! Oh, there's a door here. Hello? Mining site 2B. A secret behind the waterfall, like in any game, in every game. We know that, chat. Go behind the waterfalls and there are always secrets. Whoa. What is that? That is not what I wanted to do. I do like that when we place down this thing though, it's... Nay! Nay! Oh, where am I? Underwater somehow. Why? We're traveling through time and space. This is the TARDIS. And we're fine. Where did we come from? This is so trippy. I want to place this down because it makes so nice light. Wow, this is so cool. This is so cool. I played one game where it said obvious area when you check behind the waterfall. Yeah, we have learned. Oi. Oh, no. I'm still amazed by how much ore the Ash Twin project requires. Oh, it's... Nay, 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 nay! The sun is coming out! The sun is exploding! This is the end. Will I keep the scroll with me? Oh no. Will I keep that scroll with me? Should I maybe have read the whole message before time went out? Instead of taking the scroll. Oh no! Hey Raylan, thanks so much for coming in! No, did I keep that scroll? How will I know? Maybe it's in my ship. Should I clip her nails before I washed her? She used my arm as a springboard. Nay, your cat! Wait, what happens if I go back to the museum? I just realized. I don't know if there will be something there. It opened its eyes. Can go back there in a bit. I want to go back. No, no, unbuckle here. Esker's camp, lunar lookout, harmonica signal. Is this my little? It's like when you're in movies when they have like a board and they have pictures of everybody in like red threads in between everything. Hope you're having fun with this game. It's so fun to watch. Raylan, I'm so happy you feel that way. I've only heard good things about the game. Or rather, everybody just keeps saying, play this. This is so good. Play it. So good. I know nothing about it. But I'm very, very intrigued right now. From what we have gathered so far. This is so interesting. I'm really, really intrigued. The harmonic signal. This is the one we saw. Eskier said that he heard it. We heard it too. Lunar lookout. Eskier's it doesn't look like we... Oh yeah, here. Lunar ruins. The Nomai text in the observatory talks about calibrating some sort of device. No, that's not what I wanted. What? That's not what I meant. Where's the thing? Oh no, did I not get to... I did not get to save the thing. Dang it. Eskier's camp. I thought that was the ruins we went to. Maybe it's not. Heck, we have to go back into the little place we were in here. Also, yes, Big Cat Lion. It sounds like a very good idea to keep some space between you and possible... Whoa, what is that? Okay, let's land here first. Ouch. Okay. I wanted to go back to the cave we just went in, but guess we can go here first as well. Oh! The Demogorgon! I suppose crashing is the type of landing. That wasn't crashing. I meant to have a sturdy impact. Like, I know what I'm doing, you know? It's like people who see me land or are here on the planet, they're like, dang, they're confident, you know? They're gonna be impressed that I'm just taking space, you know? Setting my foot down, landing with confidence. Also, Orfano, welcome in! No, you're thinking about Outer Worlds. It's called Outer Wilds, which is very similar when it comes to the... Ah! Okay, maybe not that... Yeah, okay. Right, let's not do that again. I don't know, maybe it was like a portal or something. A door. Okay. Take titte! Hey, you hatchling! Thought you were taking that tin can of yours into space today. Why are you still looking here? Me, I saw something crash over the horizon and didn't like what I was seeing in the pictures my little scout was sending back. So I thought I'd come over here myself and take a look. Big Cat Lion, thank you so much! Like... Thank you so much for souping. Welcome. For the first time of being subscribed, using your Prime sub. Thank you so much for using it here. Out of all the places you could have used your Prime subs, thank you for wanting to use it here. This month at least. Thank you. Hecky Shy, you have access to all our emotes now for the entire month. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Hecky Shy. Thanks for being here for our Outer Worlds. Nay, Outer Wilds. See, I'm still mixing them up. I thought that would get better once I played this. Nope, it did not. For Outer Wilds playthrough. Okay, what crashed? I don't know what it is exactly. It looks like some kind of plant seed, but it's not anything I've seen on Timber Hearts before. And trust me, I was quite the explorer back in the day. Ho, 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 ho. Do you think it's extraterrestrial? Extraterrestrial? Yay! Thank you so much for wanting to support the stream. Thank you. Hope you like the good vibes and all the other emotes. It kind of looks like something that might come off of dark bramble. Whatever it is, it puts down roots in a hurry. I don't like the look of this thing, hatchling, and that's the fact. I think I will set Marl and Hal loose on it. Best get rid of this mess sooner rather than later, and no one can remove an unwanted plant faster than a tree keeper can. I'll have to go get a look at what's inside the seed first, though. Don't want to set anybody up to hacking up a potentially dangerous plant without a better idea of what's lurking inside there. Tooth can help me howl the old scout lancer. Oh, launcher. Over here. Obviously the opening is too small for someone to fit inside anyway. I'm not gonna blindly stick my hands into anything that looks as unpleasant as that seed does. That's a good way to lose an armor too. Oh my gosh, is he talking about the fact that I jumped into it? Okay, well... Oh, it's kind of weird. It goes all the way through. Okay, I just have to try the other side, okay? These are see-through rocks. Alright, I'll just let them do that then. Is there anything else here? E.T. phone home. I like how the more confused she gets while reading, the less voice active she... It's because I'm reading it and I'm trying to understand what they are talking about. I'm confused. I'm very intrigued. This whole game is just so... I'm not sure what's going on. Kinda wish I could run. Uh-oh. 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 The cliff is hanging over. Turning around is a little hard when we're on with a controller like this, but I think I like playing with a controller. Usually first person mode like this is not so nice, in my opinion, with a controller. But the fact that we are like controlling a ship, I don't know if I would be able to do this without a controller. As hard as it is right now, it would be even harder, I think. If this was a... Woo! This would be even harder if it was a mouse and keyboard. Is there... No. Where's the place that we went down before? Here, maybe? Good night, no one! Welcome back some other time whenever you wanna hang out. Wah! Nice! Is this the same place that we were before? Yeah, that's where we came through that opening there. Okay, nice. We're the same place. Untracelet, mining site B. I think we already translated that before. Kind of weird that they didn't save that. Mining site B. Some people do switch between for ship and walking, right? Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like it would be nice to not. Okay. How are we going to get to the other side without getting pushed down by the water? I'm a professional. Why is my body so hurt? Oh, because I walked into the hecking plant. Oh, okay. Didn't realize. Alright, let's see about this. I'm still amazed by how much ore the Ash Twin project requires. Seacad says, isn't this or the remaining towers being built on Ash Twin? The completed towers I've seen are quite large. No, the material for those towers is all being taken from Ash Twin. The ore we're mining here will be used to craft an immensely thick protective shell that will physically seal off the chamber inside Ash Twin's core. I'm relieved by our clan's decision to use timber hearts, or only for constructing the shell, if eventually life on this planet were to evolve to the point of advanced metallurgy. I'm confident we won't have destroyed their ability to create. Was that a response to that? If they're sealing off all entrances, I hope they planned accordingly. Hey! Thank you, Raylan. Thank you. Jetpack Master. What the hecky heck? Nay, what the hecky? How can you control this so good? Did you start this with a friend and we were totally lost control? Wait, there is multiplayer with this? Also, he's Smurf. No, I think you are imagining that I'm good. I've crash landed every single time I went to different planets. It hasn't been good. I've been stuck. It's terrible. I'm not good. It just looks like that way. I'm faking it till I make it. Okay. I thought you had forbidden your apprentice from making puns, Coleus. How else would he improve? Okay, so that's what they said. What happens if I remove the scroll now then? Ship log updated. So now I presume that what we have seen has been saved. Not sure why I can keep this with me. Is there any way for me to put it away? Did I drop it? No, I still have it. Okay. Already holding scroll. Scroll does not fit. Drop scroll. What are these? Ash twin projection stone. Whoa! Where? Oh no! What happened? Let me go back in here. Into the TARDIS. Safe landing is just a slow crash. That is true. Okay, this is a bit confusing. What the heck happened? Oi. Okay. What was that? Was I supposed to do something there? My gratitude for the latest shipment on Oeno. This ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin project. Once we finish the shell that seals off the entrance chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Rami and I will be checking the interior and the exterior for cracks. This is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for the final check? Oh my gosh, I have 6. 6! Specifically mine. If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. Uh-oh. Would be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better. Is that why we developed 6 eyes eventually? As the smallest flaw or opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster. What the heck is the Ash Twin project? Oh, is it different colors per... Oh, different colors for different people talking. Okay. So, what happened there? I think I just accidentally walked off of the thing. Pick up scroll. Can I do something with the scroll? The heck? I'm confused. Crashing with control. Dang it. I'm thinking that there must be something I can do with the scroll. Is there anything to do with the patterns? It feels like everything is very puzzly. Or maybe this just shows us the people who were talking in the scroll. Not sure. Drop scroll. Space Invaders. Is that the one that goes with the ships? Pew pew. Have I charged that one? Is it new stuff on it now? No. Still translated everything. Okay, I'm not sure what that is gonna be used for now. There's more places down there. No, 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 no. Oh, no. No. Oh.
Thank
There's a
you.
beach here.
Gonna head to bed. Hacky he'll love this game, so we'll try to tune in for as much of it as possible.
Oh, I'm happy you like it so much, Tamiel. And don't worry, the VOD is always there for the times that you cannot catch up on it. So don't you worry about missing out, I guess, if you want to watch, of course. I'm glad you like it. Thank you so much, Tamiel, for the 4 months of being subscribed. Also, thank you for hanging out tonight. I hope you sleep well, and we'll catch you when we catch you. Maybe tomorrow. Thanks for coming. Thank you so much. Hey, Logos also. That's a nice game you found. Thanks. Have you played this yourself, Logos? I'm thinking that I want to get up on those platforms, but if I hit the beam here, it feels like I get taken away a little bit. Wow. Okay. On the platform. Oh no, I'm just going the wrong way. This is how you're supposed to get to that beam, right? I'm a silly. This is the way that you're... I'm backtracking now. I'm pretty sure. This is how... Yeah, we were supposed to go from here down here instead of going through the waterfall like that. That's still fine. And then we go here. Okay, I think we found most that this cave has to offer. Gnat! I swear I have no idea where they come from. Why do we have gnats? It was hooked very quickly. Awesome, Logos. Yeah, I feel already very, very... Like, I want to know more. I think we found everything that this cave has to offer, though. Unless this is showing us that there's more here. No. Whee! Oh. Oh, it boosted us all the way back up here. Okay, that's kind of cool. A freaking mosquitoes in my house? Wait, what? In the middle of winter? I always say gnat before heading to bed. Oh, gnat. Get it, get it. I get it. No, I don't know where they come from because, like, it's not fruit flies. So it feels like it doesn't matter that I bought kiwis yesterday, for example, and I have bananas that I also bought yesterday. Yeah. It doesn't seem like that matters because the gnats are here no matter if I don't have any fruits or not. You were in the shower? There's some small mosquitoes that lay egg in flowers. Yeah, that is what I've been thinking in this land, that maybe when we got like some plants, we don't have many plants at all, but I think when I got some plants last summer, I feel like, or was it the summer before that? Ever since then, there's been gnats around every once in a while. And I don't know how to get rid of it. I think you can spray the soil, but like it's a tiny little plant and I thought it would be gone by now. So annoying. Tiny, tiny. It's like tiny mosquitoes, I guess. But they don't suck blood and they don't go and lay eggs inside of... It's not fruit flies, so they don't multiply like super fast and stuff. Also, Haggis! It's so good to see you. Sorry. I missed out on saying hi. Thanks for coming in. Okay, so I don't know if we have figured out how long it takes for that sun to explode. Nomai mines. Okay, now we found these on the map at least. The Nomai mined ore from this site to craft a protective shell designed to physically seal off the central chamber inside Ash Twin. Once the shell was finished, the Nomai checked to ensure there were no longer any physical entrances or cracks. Yeah. Wait, inside the Ash Twin. So that might be why if I go to the double one, there might be some reason, like this might be a reason why something when we go to the other one. Immersing water for 24 hours? Won't that kill the plant? Ash Twin project. Central chamber inside Ash Twin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. Okay, that's all we know. Maybe on some other planet we will learn how to break it. And then Statue Island. Yes, we found that. And also Lunar Ruins. The Nomai text in the Observatory talks about calibrating some... Wait. Why is that still green? Oh wait, no, never mind. Green doesn't mean that we haven't found it out. Green just... Okay, here is something new though. There's more to explore here. A seed from Dark Bramble crashed here and has already taken root. Tektite wants to use a scout launcher to get a look of what's inside. There is more to explore. I go to my home place and launch the scout launcher myself and take a look what's inside. Now I'm starting to get stuff. Wow. Protect the shell. How do we break it? Well, I presume maybe we're gonna break it at some point. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Perhaps. Okay, let's go up. Oi. Yeah, that's not looking very good at all, is it? Okay. So what more is there that's going on our planet? Oh, wait a minute. Did I take this out? This is my very determined landing. Like a boss. Yeah, like creme brulee. Okay, these kind of are probably also ruins. Ooh. Oh my goodness gracious, do I really have to do this? Why is this blinking so much? It's like it's fallen over, but it's not. It's supposed to be like that. Okay. And there is no text here. Okay. Because it was text on the other planet we went to, and they were like... welcome to this planet. Nestlin, take care of yourself. Good night. Good night. I haven't... well, yeah, I haven't seen anything about this game before. I haven't done anything. I haven't played... oh, this music. The music is so good in this game. I haven't done anything. I haven't watched anybody play this. What's that? I haven't watched anybody play it either. And I didn't even watch the trailer before starting this. We gotta figure out what the heck that little thing is. It's somebody. I think it's a person. It's a little star just circulating the planet. I think that I have... yeah. No, I don't think... I know that I haven't watched the trailer, for example. I haven't seen anything about this game. But this is so intriguing. Like... something is going on. I don't know if we're dreaming. But it seems like the world is kind of ending over and over again, or we're just having a dream. Don't correct me if I'm wrong or whatever. This is just me thinking out loud and speculating. But I feel like we're having some yeah, it seems like the world is just restarting. Can I see what happens? Now that we're outdoors? It's just gonna... yeah, okay. Whoa! Okay, we were indoors last time, so I didn't see that. That's cool. It seems to be some sort of... the world is ending... and every time we wake up... it seems... yeah, it's timed also. So I presume that, like, within each loop, I guess, we gotta figure out more and more... oh no, it's how long we're talking to him. We gotta find out more and more through each loop. And eventually get an answer, I guess. I'm not sure. I'm very yeah, I don't know. All I know is that I'm very excited. This game is so cool. I get sad every time because all these people are just living their lives and nobody realizes they're about... yeah, Yimri! I mean, we are at least waking up and realizing that this happened to us before, right? We're the one who is experiencing the Groundhog Day. The others are just like... I don't know. Are they different versions of themselves? Or are we traveling back in time? Or is it like separate? I don't know. This is... I'm already so intrigued. Wow, I didn't know it would hook me like this. I was so eager to kind of start the game. I was like, oh, yeah. When we were running through the island and talking to people, I was so eager to get out in space. And I'm like, well, I'm still eager, I guess. I'm super eager about finding out more. It's just out playing guitar and roasting marshmallows. Yeah. I know. He's just chilling here. Also, my controller... oh, there we go. Does it save every loop? I presume so. Reset loop and quit the main menu. Okay. So I presume it auto saves every time. Probably. I don't want to overhype it. Yeah, okay. I know logos that a lot of people have said it's good. I've been trying to not have any expectations since I don't know anything about it. I've been trying to kind of go in with an open mind, an open heart, but also not expect too much because I feel like if I'm having expectations, I'm gonna... It's always dangerous to have expectations when playing a game in general, guys. So I'm gonna just still keep my expectations low, but just enjoy the ride, you know, and see where it takes us. You just start at the beginning of our loop. Right, that makes sense. And the music has been so good. The music has been really good in this game so far. Like, this is really good. Chat. I think that we are going to have to continue the next loop tomorrow. Tomorrow! But I'm very excited. This is so good. This is so cool. Wowee. Wowee. What a great game. I think we're gonna go say hi to... Wait a minute. Elden Ring. I can't go there. I'm trying to not see anything out of Elden Ring. Locked out of Elden Ring streams. Yeah, let's go see Slay. It's been the longest since we raided over there, I think. 25 days. That's almost a month. Slay 3K. Well, please and thank you, Yimuri. I would love some help. Music is top tier. Yeah, Raylan. Thank you for coming in. It's been nice having you. You have 7 days until the moon crashes down and you have to wear masks and stuff. Wait a minute. This is referring to something else? I like we just raided them. Was it not 25 days ago? No. No, it wasn't. 25 days ago. It's been 25 days. I thought I misread. I was like, oh no, we can't raid somebody this... Well, we can. But I'm trying to keep the raids like slightly further apart. No. It was 25 days. Quite a lot. It's just been a weird times fast passing, I guess, Yimuri, somehow. I mean, it's March already, right? Glad you're enjoying this so much, and thanks for playing it. Saved me some time hassle on deciding if I wanted to try it myself. Ashiruni, have you come to a decision? Do you want to play it yourself? Thanks for the follow, welcome. Been 3 weeks, but it feels like yesterday. Yeah, I do agree, Yimuri. It feels like it was much more recently than it is. Oh, they're just getting raided. We can join in and do a raid again. Nice. We can raid while the others are getting greeted. Ashiruni, thank you for being here. I don't know if you decided on wanting to play it yourself or not, but I'm hoping that you still enjoy watching it at least. Oh, not my thing. I don't really do mystery kinds of games, to be honest. Right, okay. Well, hopefully you're still enjoying hanging out, at least. Or thank you for hanging out today, nonetheless. Anybody who's been hanging out tonight, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for chilling. Thanks for being here for this new game that we're checking out. I'm so excited to continue it. Tomorrow, we're gonna dive right into the space again. So feel free to come by then if you want to hang out with us for that. We're gonna go say hi to Slay now, who's playing some City Skylines. Feels like a chill game that can be a good transition. Also, if you want to go and grab one of the trucks, there we go. There's one for subs with sub emote and one for non-subs with cool story bob. And you can post them in the chat of Slay, and hopefully we can drive all our trucks over there and all will be nice and happy. Thanks so much for being here, everybody. Thank you so very much. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, rest of your night, rest of your time zone, wherever you are. I hope I'll see you tomorrow for the continuation. Same place, same time, same channel, everything. And stay funny. Bye! Thanks for being here. Bye! 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 Hey, World Watcher, I should have quit so that we see that there's not something cool happening here. Okay, looks the same. Okay, thanks for watching the VOD, bye!